I would like to get to know if I could be the kind of girl that you could be down for. Cause when I look at you.
Hey Wonderfros, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ebony, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Puff Cuff. Now, I don't technically have it in my hair right now, and I feel like that means I cheated like a little bit. But we have it right here. I got it from Sally's. It is the Puff Cuff. And it says no headache and no hair breakage or no damage, no hair damage. It has 5 little instructional ladies at the bottom here on what exactly you're supposed to do in order to put this in. And it is made for thick, curly, textured hair. And I've been seeing these commercials on Instagram for years, y'all, years. So I guess this is like a as seen on IGTV, okay? Not really. I went into Sally's and I was looking for bands, okay? The thick headbands that us kinky, curly, coily girls have to use as scrunchies, because God bless a scrunchie. I don't know what that does for anybody, at least not me and my hair, but scrunchies are obsolete, okay? And these headbands wrapped around a couple times are what gets the job done nowadays. So I went in there looking for the bands, and the Puff Cuff was right next to it, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a try. This one I believe is a large. It doesn't say that it comes in a certain size on here, but there was a medium size one and then 2 smaller ones that came like in a pack, and we're just gonna see how this does, okay? Like I said, I feel like I cheated a little bit because my hair is already in a puff, but I mean, I had to slick them edges down some type of way. So I guess this can kind of serve as a comparison as well, because I did just have like a regular band in. Regular schmegular band. And for those of you that don't have like super thick hair, if you use these bands all the time with the oils and the product and stuff that are in your hair, they do wear out after a while. And while they are the ouchless ones, they have the glued strip together here. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. While they are ouchless, they snap and they wear down. Sometimes I've had to tie these back together just so I could use them. So, and this one in particular, because it's new, I only had to wrap it around a couple of times. They do stretch as well, and so I'll have to wrap it around like 3 times in order to get the tightness level that I want. But today we're gonna try her out. So it seems like it will work. Okay. Now, in the little directional ladies, it said you're supposed to hold your hair. I can't fit all of my hair in one hand, so. Yeah. Snap it around back. Oh. Ooh, okay. There we go. There we go. Let me grab a mirror. I have no idea what I look like. Ooh, okay. Now this is less pulling. I can feel it. It's less of a pull on my hair, and it looks pretty cute. It looks normal. Now I will say the thing about this is you can't adjust it. Like, there is no adjustment factor. I do like the fact that it's looser. I don't feel like I definitely feel like the band I had on before would have given me a headache, and I definitely don't feel like that right now. This is very loose. It's in there because of the teeth. I don't think you can see it either because of how much hair I have. So that's cute too, you know, and it looks pretty good. It's what I wanted for the most part. I will say that you can't adjust it. So if you wanted a smaller puff, you would have to get a smaller cuff, or just do without, go back to using the bands, because there's not other notches on here. Like, say I wanted to like click it down so that the puff appears smaller in the base area or whatever, you know, to just design the puff like you like to wear it. There is none of that. So this is like a one size fits all, but it is very loose. I also feel like you could maybe do this for like a mohawk if you wanted to like hold it the other way, because it is like oval shaped. Y'all saw it, you know. It's not a complete circle. So maybe if you wanted to do a mohawk, but I like this, sis. Okay. Don't judge my puff. It's a crusty head, dusty head puff right now, okay? She's not cute. She's not cute. But know that the cuff is underneath and it is doing its job. And I can tell you, it's a lot less pressure on my puff, on my edges, on everything, okay? It's a lot less pressure on everything. Right now it is 3:30. I will come back in a few hours at the end and let you guys know what I officially think of the puff cuff and give you guys my final thoughts, okay? Hey guys, so I'm back and it is officially 8:48. So I've had this puff cuff in my hair for 5 hours. These are just my final thoughts. I looked up on Sally's.com because I couldn't remember how much I paid for it. This is $15.99. It retails for $15.99. And if you can find it other places, I'll link those down below in the description box. Overall, I can say I do like it. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. It's eVani approved. I do not feel any tugging on my edges. I do not feel like it's going to rip my hair out. When I was putting it in, I did have a little bit of trouble, but I have a lot of hair, so if you have less than me, good for you. It won't be as bad. If you have more than me, you might maybe need to put your hair in a ponytail first, snap this on, and then take the ponytail out just for like holding purposes. And I do that with buns and anything else because it's just, I mean, it's a lot to handle and it doesn't always fit in my hand. Let's try the dismount, okay? See if any hairs get caught while I'm trying to take it out. Okay. So as you guys can see, well, maybe you can't, but there is one hair that is caught in the spin part here, the rotator part here. Okay, and it just released. It just released, right? Just did. So I don't know. That wasn't great. I wouldn't take this off quickly. We'll say that much, but I do still give it 2 thumbs up. I do like it. I do like that it's not a lot of tension on your hair or your edges or anything like that. I did not get a headache, nothing like that. It was very, very easy to wear. And in my opinion, this is a very loose puff. So if you like your puffs tighter, you might want to get a smaller puff cuff. Or if you want more of like a broccoli effect, you know, if you want your puff to like sit a little bit higher up, you can't achieve that with this unless you were to close it farther in, and it's not gonna lock up that way, obviously. The teeth are very smooth. They're not going to catch on your hair, and I like it. Again, I like this. As far as styling with this though, I mean, this really is just for puffs. I don't think you could use this for anything else. And as far as damage, lessening the damage on your hair, I would say that this probably would do a good job because it's not as much tension. Let me put this back in because I look crazy. Now, after having put that in my hair a second time, I definitely, if your hair is as thick as mine or thicker, would recommend that you put maybe your hair in a ponytail first, because it's not difficult, but it is a little bit tedious. Now, as far as how tight this is, obviously I said there's no tension on my edges or my hair. So if you wanted something to like get in place and stay in place, I do feel like over time, you know, just with like head movements and like your hair up underneath, it's very loose in here. So I feel like, you know, if you have like a silkier hair texture, it could just loosen and maybe like fall a little bit. Like I felt like I had it at a certain position on my head at first, and then it might have like slightly moved down because it's not like on there. You know what I mean? Yeah, even with that. But I do think you could probably play sports with this or something. Not like I play sports, but I do think you could probably play sports with this. And this is giving me like pony puff vibes because I feel like my hair back here was hanging down longer since the space in the puff cuff is so much bigger than if I was to use a regular headband. So yeah, overall I would recommend it. You are the ones that are going to have to decide if this is worth $16 to you, okay? Because I know that's equivalent to like a deep conditioner, a hair product, several hair products, and this is really just like one hair tool. But like I have to repeat buy the bands because they stretch and they break and whatever else, they get the regular wear and tear. I don't know if I would have to repurchase one of these as often. And for those packs, I think you get like 5 or 6 in a pack for like $5, less than that at the beauty supply store. So I think it evens itself out. I will have to wear this on a more regular basis to determine the wear and tear. Like, does it last for years or does it last for like a few weeks and then like the little rotator part starts loosening up? You never know. You never really know with these things. You will have to determine if it's worth it to you, but I think it's a good investment. And it is an investment because I don't typically spend $20 for a little glorified scrunchy alternative, okay? Ev does not do that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know what I just noticed? My lights are really down low. Instead of, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Remember to let your spirit, soul, and hair stay lifted like an afro puff that's possibly in a puff cuff. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe down below to my world so you don't miss any more videos from me. And yeah, y'all, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 3, that's when I post. So yeah, if you do subscribe, then I will see you all in the next one.